Malcolm. This is for a hot topic. People gonna think I don't give a fuck. Are you ready to admit that Donald Trump was number one, very good for the country, maybe better than any of us would have thought he would be? And are we ready to admit that as a country?
Yeah,
we are, right? We should be at the very least.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna give my little spill. Me personally, I think America's America at the end of the day. Like, there's some buttons you just don't push. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. It's America. Like, some people are puppets up there, but there's people that are real Americans. Like, yo, don't even come test these waters.
Honestly, I wouldn't even. You're saying like some politicians are actually for the people and some are not.
What I'm saying, some people are democratic, or diplomats. Some people are diplomats up there, and there's some people that are like, yo, don't fuck around with us. It's really gonna go down. But those people just don't have the light on them. Okay. But the last 4 years, we had someone that had the light on them.
Great point. I never thought about it like that before.
Maybe. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? You got the ingredients.
Because I'm sure that makes perfect sense. So I put it over there, but the book I'm actually reading right now, I think you guys definitely need to read this. Bring that shit over. You see it? So it's called Chaos Under Heaven, Trump, Z, and the Battle for the 21st Century. I'm going to tell you guys in a little bit why Donald Trump is retroactively probably going to be viewed as the greatest president of all time. And it's not even close. By the way, he's actually uniting the country. This is not talking points. I'm a black person. I do think Donald Trump riled up racism, but that's not going to be enough to get me to look past certain things like some people do. But we're not attacking anyone politically, right? But as you said in the book, one of the things it talks about is that Donald Trump came in and he did something that was fucking genius. I don't know if other presidents do this, but when it came to the China issue, he had 3 groups. And they all had a different view on how they would handle the issue, right? One of the groups
handle what issue?
The issue of China.
Okay.
How they were going to what would their foreign policies going to be with China?
All right. Are these 3 Asian groups you're saying?
No,
just 3 different groups.
3 groups of people within his cabinet.
Copy.
Hold on, I probably could get the name because I recently read over it. I'm sorry. Okay. The group that you just talked about, they're called the Superhawks, right? And it says they were the Superhawks who wanted Trump to speed down the fall of the CCP. They were led by Bannon at first, but included Navarro, Stephen Miller, and others. So those were the people who were not diplomatic. And they was like, yo, fuck China, let's take him down now.
Okay.
And then you had another group who were tolerant, but like, yo, let's still get him out of here, but let's do it diplomatically. And then you had the group of billionaires who were like, hey, we kind of need them for the money. You might want to chill out on all the other shit.
But it was fire-ass groups.
It's fire because then they would fight for his approval for which message he would give out to the country and the policies he would implement. It was genius.
You got a beautiful aura right now.
A beautiful aura?
Oh yeah, not to cut you off. I think your beard. What is smelling that good in here?
I got the plug in.
Okay.
Yo, shout out to Kadiki. Yo, Kadiki, bro. I'm so sad that he had to live with me because I'm a messy ass dude. And you go to Kadiki house right now, it's so clean, it's neat, it smells good. And when we went to his shit after coming back from Utica, and I'm like, yo, your shit smells great. What the fuck? What are you doing? He told me about the plug-in, so I got it for you.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was your beard. I'm like, but where's the
my beard
coming
does
from?
smell good too, though. I got some good oils in here. Yeah. It's a mixture, bro.
It's
smelling good. Niggas smell good. So, yeah, he had the 3 groups balancing it out, and if one of them had a certain view of how they would attack China, he would say, "Okay, I actually like the Superhawks take on this. Let's go with that." Whatever the case may be. But back to Trump retroactively being the greatest president of all time. China has been doing the greatest marketing ploy anybody could do. Do you know what it is?
My guess would be that China fucking goes to poor countries, build up there.
Let's not even go that far yet.
Let's just say this is a guess. This is what I know from years. Like 2 years ago, I seen a video about this.
Go ahead.
Am I spilling the beans?
No. Go ahead.
some knowledge I know of China. This is before pandemic. China would go to poor countries. For example, would be like Jamaica, or the small little countries around them, build up their country, and knowing damn well that country can't pay them back, and China would just be like, all right, this is ours.
Yes, they do that to this day.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get into that also.
I bet. So
simpler than that.
COVID.
No.
Wait, what was the question again? Marketing?
The greatest marketing scheme in human history.
The greatest marketing scheme in human history.
None of us noticed it.
That Asians are the smartest people in the world.
No. Every time you bought something, it said made in China.
Yeah.
What other country was on top of mind more than China? Other than the country you were living in.
Well, that's more of the motherfuckers that went overseas.
What do you mean?
No, I'm shy. No disrespect, bro, but the Vietnam War people, you know, if they really seen that made in Vietnam, yeah, they not buying it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Because it was not as good?
No, it's because they went to Vietnam War, like.
Oh, so they wasn't buying anything big. Okay,
yeah,
that's okay. I can see what you're saying.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably a stick on him that says made in China.
Bro, the T-shirt we have on right now says made in China. The shoes, the Air Force ones we used to wear, the Clarks that was famous, big in Trinidad, the Jansport backpack. Listen, everything was made in China. We know it. It became a joke.
It's a fact. And everyone that's making money online selling products, your products come from Alibaba.
China! Guilty! You buy everything from China. Right, so they had that marketing scheme, but we never paid any attention to it. Rush Hour, Chinese are cute. Oh, Jackie Chan. Oh, they're cool with black people. Nice, right? That's all we really knew about China. Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, and the great movies they made.
And the smartest kid in your class. Don't forget about him.
Yo, how did we get off of Chinese movies? Them shits was fire, bro.
Come on.
You ever watch Drunken Master?
We watching Chinese movie with American captions, and the shit not even going well together.
This
with
shit
the voice
is
hitting,
but the movie is hitting. So we've been indoctrinated for Chinese culture, but it was never anything serious. Obama, very passive on China, even though he knew the threats that existed, even though he took some steps like stopping the gain of function research, which is what they do in the Wuhan lab of like.
Where the Wuhan lab is? In China?
Yes, in China, Wuhan, China, where they do all the little things. And Dr. Fauci, I see now that he's being like investigated, and he's probably gonna go to jail because the fact that he reinstated the gain of function research was, I think, illegal, because when Obama came into office and he stopped it, he had them do an entire research and write a paper on if we were to start this very dangerous project again. If you guys don't know what the gain and research project is, they take very normal viruses like MERS and SARS, which were other coronaviruses, and they manipulate them to try to make them stronger and more deadly. Obviously, there's a lot of risk there, but there's a lot of arguments that it's actually beneficial, because what the scientists are able to do is they're able to manipulate all these different viruses and then say, okay, possibly SARS could mutate to that. So proactively, let's create a vaccine for it. So if it ever does occur in nature and a pandemic breaks out, we're ready for it. We clean it up in a couple months.
And China had that ready?
China had it. Dr. Fauci was funding it. Obama came in and said, stop it. Obama had a group of scientists write a paper on guidelines for if you were to ever start it back, it needs to pass these lists of tests. No one has talked about this. I randomly found this, right? Doing my research. One of the number one things that Mr. Obama and his group of scientists said, if you want to fund the gain of function research, number one thing it has to pass has to be to a fucking democratic country. No one knows this. No, I've never heard anyone talk about it.
That's from the book?
No, I was reading something else.
Okay.
It has to be from a democratic country. We all know China is a communist country. And the reasons why you would not fund these sorts of research to a communist country is pretty clear right now, right? Because they could act with impunity. They don't need to give you information. They don't need to do this. They could be bad actors and enslave 1 million people. it's a lot of reason why you don't want to invest in things like that with a communist country. But Fauci went along and did it anyway.